Mario Kart World was supposed to be the ultimate Mario Kart experience, the game that finally replaced 8 Deluxe. And while it's not bad by any means, it definitely hasn't knocked Mario Kart 8 off its pedestal, at least not yet. Today, let's get into the top 10 things that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe still does better than World. Kicking off our list in no particular order, at number 10 is Battle Mode. While Mario Kart World does have a battle mode, it's honestly pretty mediocre, with only 2 modes, Coin Runners and Balloon Battle. It's seriously lacking compared to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which had 5, the same 2 in World, plus my personal favorite, Shine Thief, also had Renegade Roundup and Bob-omb Blast. I've never been much of a battle mode person myself, but if that's something you care about, it really feels like World took 3 steps back in that department. At number 9, let's talk about kart customization. Something that felt like a new staple for the Mario Kart franchise has been completely stripped out of Mario Kart World. While Mario Kart 8 gave you a solid amount of customization, letting you pick your kart, wheels, and even your glider, World simply lets you pick a kart and that's it. Don't get me wrong, most of the karts are cool, but the ability to design your own build in Mario Kart 8 lets your personality shine through a little bit more, and it's a shame to see that go. At number 8, we've got the character roster. There are 2 big problems here. First, a bunch of awesome characters from Mario Kart 8 are just completely gone. All the Koopalings, gone. Mii characters, gone. Diddy Kong, also gone, but I mean, alright, I understand why that one's gone. But seriously, where is my boy Link at? They better plan on adding him back when the next Zelda game drops, even if it does end up being a $20 DLC. And second, the character select screen is just straight up miserable. For some reason, someone at Nintendo thought every single character skin should take up its own character slot. Why? They had it perfect in Mario Kart 8. You pick your character, then bam, a little folder pops up with all the skins for that character. It's clean and simple, not this cluttered mess that we've got now. Number 7, online races. This one I thought was just completely impossible to mess up, but somehow Nintendo found a way. Online in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is simple. You vote for a track, the game picks one of the tracks, and then you race 3 laps. It just works. But Mario Kart World? Yeah, not like that. In World's online lobbies, there's no way to filter out the new intermission tracks, which means people vote on a course, the game picks one, and then you're sent into a long, boring, straight line to actually get to the track. Then once you finally get there, you only get to race a single lap, and that's it. It's insane, honestly. And until Nintendo gives the players the option to disable those intermissions and just race normal 3-lap tracks, Mario Kart 8's online is going to stay miles ahead of Mario Kart World's. And as a little bonus, Mario Kart World removed country flags from online entirely. Maybe Nintendo just didn't want the Americans to feel bad watching all those Japanese flags zoom past us. Number 6, 12-player races and the items that come with that. This one could honestly go either way. I've seen people on both sides of this debate. On one hand, Mario Kart World's 24-player races crank the chaos to an entirely new level. If you love the classic Mario Kart madness, this might sound like a dream come true. But with every player holding 2 items at once, that's 48 items flying around the track at any given time. You can guess how that plays out. To their credit, Nintendo clearly saw this coming, and they did nerf a lot of the items, or at least tone down how long they affect you when you get hit by them. But the result is that items feel kinda weak and less satisfying to use. So since Mario Kart 8 had what a lot of people consider to be the perfect amount of racers, why not bring back a classic 12 racer mode? Seems like a simple yet effective way Nintendo could make both sides happy. Number 5, 200cc mode. I've never been the biggest fan of 200cc myself, but let's be real, ever since it was added to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, it's created a cult following of sorts. There are players out there who race nothing but 200cc, and they've mastered every single turn at supersonic speeds. So it's kind of insane that Mario Kart World just up and removed that mode entirely. Especially when you consider one of the biggest complaints about this game is the long, slow intermissions. A 200cc mode could have turned those boring stretches into fast-paced thrill rides, or at the very least made them a little bit more tolerable. It feels like a missed opportunity. Nintendo has the answer right there in front of them to the biggest problem that they have in this game, but for some reason chose not to use it. At least not yet. Number 4, Grand Prix. I don't know about you guys, but every time a new Mario Kart game drops, the first thing that I like to do solo is head straight to the Grand Prix. I find that it's the best way to learn the new tracks, try out different characters, and of course, chase those 3-star rankings. In Mario Kart 8, Grand Prix was perfect. It was simple and clean, just like many Mario Kart games before it. But in Mario Kart World, it's a boring grind, a slow and repetitive snooze fest, honestly. And you gotta be asking yourself why, how could they possibly mess up Grand Prix? And just like online mode, you're forced into those long, empty intermissions between the races, and guess what? Just like online, there's no way to turn them off whatsoever, so you end up racing one single lap on the actual track. Instead of mastering the actual tracks, you spend half the time driving in a straight line through open roads, only getting brief glimpses of the real tracks. It feels more like a highway simulator than a proper Grand Prix. Nintendo had the perfect structure in Mario Kart 8 and every Mario Kart before that, and they just threw it out the window for whatever reason. Number 3, tighter track design. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has a ton of courses, some great and some not so great. But overall, it nails one thing, that's tight, clean track design. The bends and turns are sharp, satisfying, and challenging to master. That's what gives Mario Kart 8 its replayability, learning the perfect line and making sure you aren't going to fly off the next turn on Rainbow Road. Mario Kart World, on the other hand, went in a completely different direction. Because of the 24 players and the open world approach, most tracks are way too wide and way too forgiving. Even Rainbow Road, which used to be the ultimate skill test, now feels like a mile-wide highway. It's hard to fall off, and that just takes away from the thrill. Number 2, drifting. This one is really tough to explain unless you've played both games, but if you have, you'll know exactly what I mean. Mario Kart 8 has some of the cleanest, most precise drifting in the entire series. It feels tight, responsive, and basically just perfect. You always feel in control of your kart, even when flying around sharp corners. Mario Kart World, though, the drifting feels sloppy and almost cartoonish. The inputs feel looser and less predictable. It's something you can definitely get used to and possibly even prefer, but for now, Mario Kart 8's drifting just feels more refined. I'm still deciding on whether World's drifting will grow on me and take over, but as it stands, 8 Deluxe takes the win in this department, especially if you value control and precision. And last but not least, at number 1, we've got item customization. One of the coolest things about Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is just how much control it gives you, the player, when you're playing with your friends. Want to race with only blue shells? Go for it. Just mushrooms? You got it. Whether you're in a standard race or battle mode, Mario Kart 8 lets you fully customize your item pool. And that flexibility is just awesome, especially when playing custom lobbies. Mario Kart World, on the other hand, you only get 2 options, normal items or frantic items. That's it. I'll be honest, I haven't even tried frantic items yet. I'm sure it's crazy and fun, but it still doesn't compare to the freedom and fine-tuning of the experience that you get in Mario Kart 8. That was a huge part of what made it so replayable with friends. That freedom is just missing in World entirely. So yeah, Mario Kart World has some work to do if it wants to dethrone what many consider the GOAT of the franchise. That being Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. But hey, it's still pretty early, the game just came out, and there's plenty of time for updates and improvements. If I missed anything that you think 8 did better, or if you totally disagree with one of my picks, let me know in the comments down below. And of course, make sure to subscribe for more Mario Kart and Nintendo content in the future. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and as always, peace.